So I've watched both Aoashi and Blue Lock, and I'll not lie, both animes are great. Both animes are about football, but I feel like Aoashi is more realistic, but Blue Lock is more like a hype anime. Ashito and Izaki wants to become professional football players. Both of them have the same goal, but both of them have different reasons for that goal. Izaki wants to become a pro footballer because he wants to be the best striker, and there's nothing wrong with that. Ashito wants to become a pro footballer and he wants to be the best, but that's not the only reason he wants to become a pro footballer. The other reason he wants to become a pro footballer is because he wants to pay his mother back. His mother spent a lot of money on him so he can achieve his goal. Ashito didn't come from a rich family, so you can understand why you would want to become a pro. Now the reason I said Aoashi is realistic is because Ashito reminds me of Neymar. There's this video of Neymar where he talks about only having one pair of shoes to play football with. And in that video, Neymar said he used the shoes so much that the shoes had holes in them. And the same thing can be said about Ashito, because in the anime, Ashito only played with one pair of shoes and those shoes had holes in them. That was until he got scouted and his mother bought him a new pair of shoes. The reason I said Aoashi is more realistic than Blue Lock is because Aoashi shows you the player's life off the field. They show you the family struggles, they show you the sacrifices that has to be made, right? But on the other hand, Blue Lock nothing like that. Blue Lock is about having a big ego. Blue Lock is about having a monster inside of you. Blue Lock is there to hype you up. The things that made Blue Lock hype was the way they would score goals, the way they would do certain tricks, you know? The animation. And I'm not saying Aoashi didn't hype you up, but I feel like Blue Lock did a better job since that was the main focus. In Aoashi and Blue Lock, both main characters started off on the same path, but later on they switched roles. In the beginning of Aoashi, Ashito wants to score all of the goals because in a way he's a selfish player, but later on he learns that football is a team game, and he learns that everybody has their role to play on the team. In Blue Lock, Izaki started off as a team player, but later on he became an egoist and then he started to play more selfishly. Another thing I felt that Aoashi did better than Blue Lock was the way they explained things. If you are new to football, I feel like Aoashi did a good job at explaining the way players play to people that have little knowledge on football. An example of that is when they showed us about the triangle formation. The anime does a good job at putting you in the same shoes as Ashito, right? Because the thing is, Ashito would make some bad decisions, right? So then the anime would want you to find out why what Ashito did was a bad decision. And then when you would figure out that it was a bad decision, you would have learned something, right? That's the thing about Aoashi I like. They would show you why his teammates was angry and they would show you him fixing his mistakes and him learning from that. Now I know the video may sound like I'm biased towards Aoashi, but the thing is I feel like Aoashi did a lot of things better than Blue Lock. Now that doesn't make Blue Lock a bad anime. Blue Lock is still a good anime, I enjoyed it, but the thing is Aoashi did a better job at certain things than Blue Lock. I feel like Blue Lock appeals to a certain audience, the same thing goes for Aoashi. I feel like when it comes to getting the attention of most people, Blue Lock would do a good job at that. But I feel like when it comes to connecting with people, Aoashi would do a better job than Blue Lock. The only thing about Aoashi I didn't like was that grey hair fella. Like, Ashito would be minding his own business and then that grey hair fella would just come and antagonize him for no reason. But overall, both Aoashi and Blue Lock are good animes. I would recommend both of them.